Chapter 3, App Design and Layout. Section 1, add a category view. In this section, I created a file to put into the category groups where I added the navigation split view to set it up so that the title of the navigation is featured on it. Section 2, create a category list. So in this one, I had to, in the model data Swett file, do a var category, and then in the category home, create a model data property and then displaying it using a list. Section 3, create a category row. In this one, I created a new file for the category to display in category row and have it have all of the structure that's needed, like the padding and the alignment and the frame. Section 4, complete the category view. So in this one, I had to, in the category home Swett file and the landmark Swett file and the model data file, adding the lines that are needed for it. The var is featured, the landmark and var features, and then adding the model data into the list in the category home, and then just structuring the style of it. Section 5, add navigation between the sections. So first in the category row Swett, I added the navigation link, and then I went to category item and made sure I added the rendering and foreground styling for it. And then I went into content view to create the selection that I needed for future and linking it. So that way when you click on each tab, it's labeled and being able to navigate through each section. Working with UI controls, section 1, display a user profile. So in this section, I created a new Swett file for profile and then created a new group in that profile, and then created another view in our profile group for a profile summary that'll take all the information and display it, and then updating the profile host to display the new view. And then creating another view called hike badge that will allow me to do like things descriptive about the text for the hike. I then had to update the profile summary to include those badges, and then finishing the profile summary by having it include that hike view. And then going back into category home and adding that state private var for showing the profile, and then the toolbar, the labeling for user profile and the profile host, as well as adding a list style modifier so it'll fit it better, and then going through and testing to make sure that it actually worked and held that summary in the user profile. Section 2, add an edit mode. So in this one, I worked on the profile host to allow it to do the model data, and then editing the environment mode so it has that key, and then creating an edit button in the profile host, and then updating the model data to include that var profile, as well as being able to pass data between it, and then a display for static or view the edit mode. Section 3, define the profile editor. In this section, I created that file that was a profile editor, and then in that, I added the ability to have the username, enable notifications, seasonal photo, and goal date. In section 4, delay edit propagation. So make sure that the edits don't take effect until the user actually exit the mode. So in that one, I added a cancel button into the profile host, and then did a display perform modifier so it updates the correct profile information, date, and things like that.